Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the net to get it under 10 minutes. If it goes under 10 minutes, it's something very important. And these videos are not important to the general masses of asses. Who are a part of the general masses of asses? If you smoke, you drink, you use marijuana, cocaine, any type of drug, my videos are not for you, dog. You like to socialize. You are a part of validation, the system of masses of asses. You are an NPC. My videos are not for you. Alright, so I made that very clear. So this message is actually for the werewolves, shapeshifters, bats, magicians, those individuals who are outside the box. Alright? Okay, so as I usually make my videos as cringy as possible, I try to make it cringy. I'm not seeking validation here on these YouTube videos. I do not seek it. Alright, we got that. Okay, let's get on with the topic for today. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put that shit down below. Alright? You know, I love trolls. I love when they make fun of me and shit. It gives them negative energy because they don't know that the small will see through the light, the darkness. As a matter of fact, you know, you can get that mixed construed, okay? The darkness is actually be the light, and the light is actually the darkness. Because a lot of people think they're in the light, but they're really in the darkness, okay, you know? But let's get on the topic for today. Today's topic will be about bringing Sharia law over into the United States. As I proclaim to say all of the time, that I am not of any domination or any cult of religion. I am more astute than those things that are said that those people who believe that they are a part of. So let's say you're a Christian. I am not a part of that faction. I'm a part of the Indigo Foundation, the Purity Foundation, people who believe in quote unquote common sense. That's it. That's it. It's just, you know, when I was younger, I just innately started hearing the voice. You guys have never heard of this before. But let's talk about this, though. Let's talk about the Sharia law brought into America. It can work, but it's up to the white man and even the Jewish people to enact this because they're the cup of tea. They ain't the Nation of Islam or anything like that. You have to enact it through the powers that may be. Jewish people, Caucasian people, certain people have certain connections. That's all I'm saying. You know, you just, regardless of what race they are, because some people they love to troll. They don't understand the facts today, right? Now, let's listen. Let's see if this works through my phone here. You can't, okay, it says assistant can't start with another app using the microphone. Oh, but we can read it because I brought it up already for you guys. The Sharia law, okay, the giving and receiving of interests, extremely risky investments, gambling, prostitution, and alcohol consumption are prohibited. Smoking, I add a whole other list of things because I'm indigo. I'm actually higher than all these other religions because you guys don't know what agnostic people are. You don't even know what Satanism means. Okay, but anyway, let's go on to the topic and hit that button there. Now, as I see here, there is just a part, okay? I'm part of the agnostic faith, okay? Or you want to say I'm one of the Gnostics. I have the secret knowledge, okay? I'm just going to go on with that. I don't need to join any of these religions because religion actually means to bind in Latin. We need religion, a great evil for a greater good, in order to control the masses of asses. Okay, all right? Because majority of people are running around with their heads cut off. Okay, let's get on with the topic for here. It says in highlight here what Sharia law is. Okay, I have many wives. I'm talking to many women, so I always get those messages on the top, so ignore it, okay? There is forms, okay, look, I'm not going to pronounce this. Adquida Okay, concerns all form of faith and belief in Allah. I don't believe in Allah, or I used to be with the Nation of Islam in the past, okay, but I realized there was many flaws with their system of thinking, okay, because me, I truly believe that it should not be labeled. There shouldn't be a Jesus, and it shouldn't be a Allah, all that stuff. Elijah Muhammad and Zeus and Horus, all that. Just remove those deities that don't exist, okay, right? But we are going to go down here. Let me see, go back here. So you can read that on your own term, but I think it would be a great thing for America. But the powers that may not want that because it's too strict. Okay, it may be too strict for them. Okay, let's look at this right here. Sharia law for women. Okay, what does that say?
According to Fair Planet, entitled the Personal Status Law, the regulation requires women to obey their husbands in a reasonable manner, and to obtain permission from their male guardians to marry, divorce, or have custody of their children.
Okay, does this make any sense? That makes a lot of sense, but you know how that works. Usually power is given to women in America through extortion, okay? And there's no, it's just through hearsay. There is no, what I truly believe that if there's a woman ever having a problem in a man's house, then she should be moved to a different property, back to her family or whatever. I think that's common sense. He earned everything, and if she says she's being abused, let her freely go, right? Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but she's not entitled to his finances. Now, if you were a woman listening to me, I know how shallow your minds may think, okay? If you're a woman and you're a millionaire, like Oprah never married, okay? She knows this, okay? She can get scammed up and extorted too, if the man is smart. Britney Spears and Eve, okay? There's some celebrities that got screwed over by rare men, okay? They say 3% of men are flipping the role, okay? I teach men how to get alimony and child support, but a lot of guys don't do that. But as you can see here, when a woman marries, she is the ownership of her husband. And some people like, she's not your property. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I say property? It may seem like it, but so what? It's all symbolism. Everybody's always insecure about something here. But anyway, let's go down here and see something. Okay, let's look at some more stuff here. There's a lot of things on Sharia law.
These are the top results.
Okay, topics on Sharia law. Okay, what other rules? I'd love to read stuff like this, but let me see. Sharia list, Reddit.
Here are some results.
There's a lot of things on Sharia law through Reddit and all across the internet. Do you think the men are going to enact this? Or is it going to be the women or the effeminate type of men who's not going to enact it? That's a question. There are men in power, doesn't matter what race or ethnic group they're with, that don't want this. They don't like a lot of order in their life. Okay, but anyway, you know why. Okay, things are getting chaotic, so we can make an example of the delusionals and also the delinquents and also the degenerates. Okay, all this stuff is not common sense. When you hear stories where men want to be women, okay, and this, these are consequences when there's no order in play. But anyway, that's all I really gotta say. I think it would be a very beneficial thing. Let me see, what can you do?
You can say, turn on the Wi-Fi, or create a routine.
Okay, let me go back here. What's the weather? I like this little thing they have on the bottom here. I just wish they would add a translator to different languages, like Star Trek. They have this piece in their air. They can hear all of the millions of languages that come across their paths, because Federation Earth has broken the barrier of miscommunication with different races or species. But other than that, understand this. Sharia law will be very good for America, but I don't think the southern white man will allow it, okay? When I say south, I'm like, they thinking down there, okay? And they are at war with the northern man. Now, the northern man may be even worse, okay? Okay, but other than that, there's another race of people who seems to top all of the rest. The Jewish people are taking over, right? I remember the niggas are taking over. No, no, no. They already took it over in the background. That's what they say. All right, but anyway, I think Sharia law would do a great benefit to America, but in time we shall see. Okay, because all you men, your beta men, are just suffering. Okay, let me see. What's that one? 5 rules of Sharia law. Okay, let's see. Oh, where is prohibited? Okay, there we go. So anyway, we already know that the Sharia law is just a law that should be enforced. Okay, you should be punished by law when women create hearsay stories and then there's no evidence for it. Okay, or whatever. Okay, it's just too many things are just getting thrown under the bus. Yes, dear. What is it? You ready? Okay. I gotta feed my daughter. She over there waiting for me. But a lot of times I come across people who say, "Are you a Muslim?" When you would ask, "I'm not a Muslim, man. I'm one of the 1%ers or 0.5%ers. I do not join in." You know why Malcolm X was against the Nation of Islam? The one reason I recall and I remember is because he realized that all religion eventually is false. Okay? It's false deities. Okay, but I'm not going to break your spirits and say stop believing in your Allah or your Jesuses. But when you become self-aware or truly alpha, educational wise, you start to break free of the social norms. Okay, I used to be with the Nation of Islam. And I said, why can't my white associate friend be a part of this group? And he was like, look at his color. I'm like, isn't that racism? Okay. But anyway, it's a lot of flaws with religion. Okay. Religion, again, means to bind, keep in ignorance. You are sheep. Okay. You have to come to the God within. I am more Gnostic and esoteric. I do not dwiddle in these things, okay? I am not a Satanist either, okay? But I do believe more what Satanists believe in. Their rights, okay? They don't believe in Satan. Satanism is not them believing in Satan. Y'all don't know that? Of course you don't know that, because you're uneducated. But anyway, that's all I really gotta say, guys, okay? Sharia law in America will do great wonders, okay? But other than that, guess what I'm gonna say? I'm a Joe I'm a Joe I can't wait to have my own TV show, okay? You know, talking about some advice, giving people advice, even financial advice, so you never have to work again. But since you don't know me, you can try to overthrow me, because you guys are NPCs, most of you. And you all have a nice day, okay? Peace.